I'm Avram.
And I'm Bubbe.
And we're from the popular online video show, Feed Me Bubbe. Now, we happened to see a special message from Frontline Digital Nation asking, is there a gap between those of us who grew up with technology and those of us who didn't? Where do you notice it? So we've got actually an interesting story about that. Bubbe, do you want to start?
Yes. Avram just graduated college in communications and he needed a resume. And he had tried some things on his own, it didn't work. And he came up one day to the house and he said, "Oh, would you make me a cooking show or resume so that I can have as a resume?" I said, "Sure." So I made one of my recipes, jelly jammies, I think was the first one. And he edited it and sent it out and got emails. And he said, "Bubbe, you know, we have to make another one." I said, "What are you talking about? One is for..." No, look at the emails we got. Well, he started to show me. This was the first actual time that I became friends with the computer, so to speak. I couldn't believe it. From all over the world, you name it, we got an email from them. So, all right, I made a second one. Made a second one. The emails are coming in twice as fast and twice as many. "Oh, Bubbe, you've got to continue this. Look, they're asking you for special recipes, and if you can do that, and you bring back the tastes and memories of their grandma, and it means so much to them, how can you refuse?" And I said, "Avram, you know, I'm retired now. I want to take life easy." "Well, how can you refuse all these people? You know, it's kind of important. You're doing a good deed." And he showed me emails. Well, okay, I'll try it again. Well, would you believe, over 2 years later, we're still doing videos and answering thousands of emails, and now I'm sitting down now, and we have over 100 emails to answer, and some of them are not just short emails. Some of them want recipes, someone want my opinion, and I became everyone's grandmother all over the world. It's a wonderful feeling, and let me tell you this, I never knew what blogging was, or Twitter, or any of these fancy names. Do you know, I'm becoming an expert, and it's kind of brought two generations together. We're crossing the gap. Avram, what do you think about this?
Well, I mean, I've got to say that you pretty much summed everything up, and I agree with you. It's definitely interesting the way that technology has now infiltrated our lives, and normally everybody thinks about, oh, how bad it is because, I don't know, people aren't getting as much exercise and this and that, but like anything, there's a good thing and a bad thing, and we were able to take that technology and create that bond, which is so special, and it is such a thrill, I gotta tell you, to go and to work with my Bubbe and to make all these recipes and to hear what everyone has to say. Did you ever think that people around the world would be writing to us, as you said? I mean, it's
and not only that, it's opened it up to watch other programs about the news, and you name it. And who needs a book of a whole set of encyclopedias where in seconds we get all the information we want? You know, I still can't believe it. After all, I'm from the old school, and it's hard for me to believe. I put my hand in the air, there's nothing there, and all this comes in a little box, so to speak. Within seconds, type it in, you got it. It's unbelievable, as far as I'm concerned.
I've got a question for you, Bubbe.
Yes.
So, I mean, basically my form of entertainment is going on the computer, watching television, playing some video games, perhaps. What did you do when you were growing up?
Well, we were very limited. We listened to the radio, was very a radio, and then we got television. And I can remember when television first came out, it was a little square, and all our family lived close together. Well, for example, on Tuesday nights when Milton Berle was on, maybe 20 of us gathered around this one single television to watch him every Tuesday night. It was unbelievable. And like I say, with the computer so fast, and if you notice everything you read in the paper or the newspaper or whatever, everyone asks you, punchinSomuch.com. Or everyone asks you, what's your email address? It's no more the mail address. What's your email address? So, you know, like I say, you're never too old to learn, and we have to keep up with the times. I have to keep up with my grandchildren, and I love it. I love it. It's made me young again.
Bubbe, question. Do you know what they actually refer to the normal mail now as?
Snail mail.
Snail mail.
Yeah,
exactly. Snail mail. Because you know how long it takes to go and to send a letter? I mean, it's impossible to go, yeah, I mean, you have to take the piece of paper out and you have to write it and put on a stamp. And
my grandchildren are all over the world, and they're limited in funds. And within seconds, I get an email. And you know, it feels good. We're all so close, and it makes us happy and comfortable and united. I still can't believe where it's coming from. Like I say, I put my hand in the air, there's nothing there, and all of a sudden this little box brings everything.
Well, I mean, I just have to say, I mean, without the technology and having that technology, I mean, being able to go and to edit a movie, think about it now. In the past, if you wanted to edit a movie, well, you needed a really expensive camera, you needed a full studio, you needed all this equipment. I mean, we tape our shows, to be 100% honest, in a camcorder that happened to get just from a normal everyday store, and anybody can go and get one of these camcorders. I mean, we got a computer. We have a computer that anyone can get nowadays. So plugging that camcorder into the computer, seeing it work, being able to edit, and I mean, Bubbe, when we're going and we're taping the episodes, and I'm trying to explain to you the way the editing is going through my head, and I'm going and saying, oh, don't worry about it, we'll get back to it. I mean, taping the order of the episode. Do you have any comments about that?
I would say check us out. It's unbelievable. Check us out. But give them our website.
Well, but before though, but when we're taping, for example, if we're going and we're taping something, and you go and you're like, oh no, that's at the end of the recipe, but it's really supposed to be at the beginning, and I'm trying to explain to you, no, with the computer, with the technology, I can move this information from one spot of the film and move it towards the end, and I can cut things in and do different shots.
You know what, it reminds me of a puzzle. You know, you have a big puzzle, 1,000 pieces, you do this corner and that corner, and eventually it all gets together.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this question, and please check us out, www.feedmebubbe.com, if you want to check out the videos that we've made, or if you want to email us, feedme@chalutzproductions.com. Bubbe, any final words?
No, you said it all.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.